What's happening? Nick Martinez, the Keto Dad here, and I just got back from an epic Costco adventure. I love my Costco adventures, and I always love Costco because you can find such great keto staples and just good things to have around. Now, no, a lot of these are fantastic. Some of them are even perfect, but most of them are just good. One of my favorite things is don't mess up good for perfect. Remember that, all right? Let's talk about what we have here. Almond flour. This is fantastic. Any kind of keto baking that you're gonna do, you're gonna use almond flour. Get it in bulk because it's way, way cheaper. This is probably like $4 to $6 per pound versus like $10 to $12 a pound in the typical grocery store. Heavy cream. Man, when you buy heavy cream by the half gallon, you save so much money. I love this. It's organic, heavy cream, good stuff right there. Ooh, this pasta sauce is fantastic. It's by far my favorite. It's also by far the one with the least amount of carbs. Only 3 carbs per serving. Typically, you're seeing anywhere from 7 to 15. And like, awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Tastes amazing. The best marinara sauce out there. It is a little bit more on the pricey side, but that's why I buy it in a big jar so you get more for your buck. You're probably wondering, what's the gum have to do with keto? Well, a lot of times it's also, you know, being cognizant of how much we're eating and when we're like, if we're just consuming because it's time to eat or because like we're bored, that's a problem. If you have that going on, just pop in a piece of gum, and the mint and gum, usually like you're not hungry anymore. You're just, instead you're chewing gum, you don't have to eat. Makes it really, really easy. I have a little snack pack here. These are one of those things where they could be better, but they're a lot better than most, right? This is a good option for people. These are things that my wife and my daughters actually really love. The only sugar in it comes from the craisins. So those aren't perfect, obviously, but is it better that they have a few craisins with some almonds and some cheese than if they just go in and get like some Cheerios or other kind of not so great, or Goldfish, not so great snacks? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Jerky. Now, is this necessarily like the highest quality, best for you meat out there? Absolutely not. I'm not stating that it is. Is it an okay snack to have every now and then, or like in a pinch, you need something for the road or for the car, grab one of these. Hey, it works out well. Like, very few carbs, good protein, good fat, like, it works. I wouldn't be making this my diet, right? Slim Jims or Jack Links and cheese is not necessarily the keto lifestyle that you want to have, but in a pinch. Again, these I thought were pretty good. Another little snack pack. Good to have in a pinch. We got some, what is this? Provolone and Genoa, which is just a salami type meat. Great to have in the fridge. And the nutrition content on that is 0 carbs, 7 grams of protein, 9 grams of fat. I mean, we're talking good options there. Boom, I love my pre-cooked sausages. They're the best kind of pork that you can get, antibiotic-free, like organic pork. A good option and easy to have. You just whip it out and you're good to go. I always buy peanut butter. I know we just did a video on nut butters, so I'm not going to go into the different options. We already have almond butter, which is what we usually do use. This is peanut butter. The kids do like a little bit of peanut butter every now and then, and it's just good to have on hand. Let's see. Oh, you got to buy your Kerrygold in bulk. Best butter out there, in my opinion, or you know, the most widespread where you can get everywhere. But the best price, 100% Costco. I think it's like $7 for 3, basically 2-stick packages, which you might pay $3 or $4 for one of these at like Target. So that's like, that's about $10 worth of butter for 7. Not bad at all. I love this flank steak. Flank steak is my favorite to grill. A lot of good fats in it. Tastes really good. Easy to cook. Cooks pretty quickly. This brand, you know, it may not be the best. Like, I haven't done a lot of research on what their meat is. However, it is a quick, simple meal. It's $20 for a big thing like this. Will feed like my family, it'll feed my in-laws, my mother-in-law, all for one meal. Really, really good. I always get my organic eggs also from Costco, and they're just inexpensive. Great way to get eggs. Today I bought a huge thing of spinach. We're gonna do some keto fat bomb smoothies a little bit later with this. Really, really good option. Only $5 for that much spinach, and it's very, very fresh too. So I like that. Here is let's see. We also have macadamia nuts. I love macadamia nuts. what I love are the macros on these things. 24 grams of fat, only 4 carbs. Like 4 carbs for nuts is pretty low. Note, make sure you portion it because it's easy if you're just eating it out of here to eat the whole can without even knowing it. And there's a lot of energy in this. You're not gonna burn all that energy right away. The last thing in here is another one of those, hey, can we be better than most, or do we have to be perfect? This is definitely not a keto option. This is a snack for my 3-year-old, for my wife. Maybe I'll have one. There is a little bit of sugar in these. They're like little popsicle treats, like ice cream. They just use real ingredients, and the sugar content is actually very low, 7 grams of sugar, versus a lot of the stuff you see out there, like a drumstick might have 25 or 30 grams of sugar. So if you're gonna have a treat, just make a better choice, right? It doesn't have to be perfect, but it can be good, and that's a good option for you and for your family. So those are my Costco favorites. Comment below with what some of your like buying in bulk keto favorites are. Would love to know, and the community would love to just see what you're eating. Have an awesome day from Nick Martinez, the Keto Dad. Keeping it simple, keeping it fun, keeping it keto.